Hey everybody, it's Charlie with Outskirts Overland. Today is International Dance Day. So I figured I'd get back on track with the what day it is. International Dance Day. It's also Zipper Day. Zipper, like zipper on your coat, I guess. Zipper Day. And Shrimp Scampi Day. There's like five every day, but Shrimp Scampi Day sounded hilarious to me. So I was like, well, that's very specific. So but yeah. Anyway, anyhow, that's funny. But I'm in the truck again today. One more day. Getting the gears broken. It's freaking. This thing is so much less comfortable than my other car. I just, man, it's really freaking a thing. Anyways, but in the truck another day, enjoying that it drives like a regular car now. That's really nice. Oh, sorry. Way too early to be doing that. Way too early to be doing that. So, but today I wanted to discuss kind of a little bit. What I wanted to discuss randomly is not that, like, I spent all weekend at Midwest Adventure Outfitters booth working with them at the Moore Expo. But specifically, I spent a lot of time so doing work like doing Morphlate stuff. What Morphlate is it's like an air up and air down system. They make a compressor that has, like, you can set pressures on it so that you can air up to a pressure and then the compressor stops. So you can set a pressure and air down and it stops. So you could do the compressor and the hose kit together, or you can do the hub, which they make a hub that's digitalized with the hub hose kit. So you can use a different compressor with it and still get the same digital, function of airing up and airing down to a set pressure, and use, like, I have an ARB. And I was airing down my tires and airing up my tires all day, showing it to people. And I got them down to, like, and this is not a product I even have right now. I mean, it's a product I will have, but it's not a product I currently own. I know a lot about it. I mean, let's be real here, guys. I'm the gear guy. Like, I know an in-depth, ridiculous amount of knowledge about a lot of different types of gear. But the Morphlate, I was like, I have I have other systems. Have had other systems. I've had Indiflate. I've had Thor's Lightning. I've had other systems, so I'm familiar with how long they take. I had my tires down to like 12 psi on Friday, and aired them up to 55 because I knew I'd be airing them up and down all day again on Saturday. Dude, it took like 3 minutes. It took like no time at all. I was blown away. It's that much better, guys. Like, I'm the guy that'll tell you guys, like, it's that much better. That more plate stuff, I don't know, what kind of, I don't know how, but I even set the pressure to air it up. I aired it down, set the pressure all day, airing it down like 1 psi to show people that it would like stop also airing down when you set it at a pressure, which is the coolest thing in the world as it is. Like, that alone is super cool. But um the air down function, I mean, the air up function can make sense to most people, like, oh, you set it and it stops, but it also does it airing down, and that's freaking sweet. Um but man, it's that much better. I didn't talk about it all yesterday, but I spent the whole day with it, 2 days with it hooked up to my truck, literally airing up and down all day, both days. I spent whatever 9 to 6. So what is that? 9 hours. I spent 18 hours airing up and airing down my truck, and I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt that system is the best. And again, I've used other ones, and I'm more than happy to help people. I like that the hoses don't kink, and I think that's a benefit. But if it didn't air up as well and the hoses didn't kink, I could go pros and cons. There's really there's not a con. It's kind of just that good. So I'll just leave that at that. The Morphlate system, like, if you guys are looking for airing up and airing down, and there was a lot of people that were like, why is this such a big deal even? And I was like, well, when you go off road, say you got to air down to go off road. then you get redirected, you end up back on asphalt, you got to air back up. You get back to a trail, you got to air back down. There's a lot of people that just didn't even understand the concept. Now, there was, like I said yesterday, there was a wide range of folks at More Expo, from brand new to pretty new to experienced. So I was educating on more than just even the Morphlate, just like, why would you do that? Why is that necessary? If it costs this much, why is it that important? Um, and it, but it, yeah, it's sick. Like, it's freaking sick. Um, it's amazing. So I was like, dude, this is amazing. So if you guys don't have a system right now of hoses or a compressor, or, I mean, the stuff is, stuff is that much better. And I drug it all over the flag. I mean, I showed people that you could use it. That's what I do. So, anyways, not I'm not sponsored by Morphlate. Heck, guys, I don't even have this stuff. I just got to use it all weekend because it was, my truck was on display, and it's what we were displaying on my truck. And guys, it's sick. It's freaking nice. Like, if you don't have anything else right now, that's the only thing you should be looking at. So it's beyond awesome. So I wanted to touch on that because I spent 2 days going over it, like, I wanted to touch on that. So you guys, just to let you guys know, like, that's a piece of gear I dealt with, and it was beyond phenomenal. Um, and yeah, anyways, I'll leave it at that. It's super good. I 100% don't think, if any of you guys, I think none of you guys will have a single negative thing to say about it if you bought it off my recommendation. You're going to be like, this is great. Like, it's just good. It's just good stuff. I mean, and it has lifetime warranty. Like, so it's good stuff forever, or they replace it. Um, so yeah, definitely look into Morphlate if you're looking to get something for that. And I like that they even thought through making something so you could still, like, set pressures up and down so it stops if you have a different compressor too. Like, I like that they even thought through that, because now somebody like me can have that. I could set it and leave it. Like, that's, you may not think that's a big deal, but, like, if you go on trips often and you off road, you're on and off road, like, you air up and air down, that can take you forever. Forever. I mean, too long. It takes too long. But with this thing, it doesn't. So, yeah, it's freaking sweet. So, freaking cool. But there's other products that were at the booth, and I went over a lot of products. Like I said, I know a lot of stuff about a lot of things, but nothing that stood out, so much that's like, that's the thing you should be getting, like the Morphlate. And ironically, I used it on my truck the whole time, so I got real familiar with it. Like, really, really familiar with it. Excuse me. So, but today I was just going to ramble. I mean, I don't really have a lot going on. I will give a shout out that my buddy Michael Pruitt at Pruitt Knives of Valor, he had a bunch of knives at More Expo, and he still has a few left. And his knives are sick. Like, they're expensive. They're like super good knives. Like, you're not going to get a knife for $20. Like, it's just not going to happen. But you should go over there and check out Pruitt Knives of Valor. I shared it on my page yesterday too. I have one of his knives, and it is so freaking sharp and so awesome. They're all fixed blade. He makes axes, kitchen knives, like, but they're all like really, really, really high quality. Like, I think they're probably cheaper than other folks for the quality you're getting, honestly. And so, anyways, if you're in the market for a knife, he makes little cleavers. He makes, little kind of like EDC knives and different stuff. Go check it out. Anyways, he's got a bunch. Pruitt Knives of Valor. It's Michael Pruitt, but he's got a bunch. He said, I haven't spoke to him, but I just saw him post yesterday. He's got a few knives left from the weekend, and if you wanted to get in on it, go ahead and hop on over there, message him, whatever. I do know specifically if you guys are looking, like if your wife was looking for a knife, he specifically had a pink one left, or he did yesterday. And so that's something too. If you want to get you and your wife or girlfriend or somebody a set, or say you got a outdoorsy daughter, there's a pink one. He has a pink one made right now, ready to go. So think about that. But anyways, Michael's a friend of mine, so also I have no sponsorship with him. I have one of his knives. I paid for it. Um, they're just good, you know. That's kind of where I'm at. Try to keep you guys in line with like that's good stuff. That's what I want you guys to. That's the way I want to guide you guys. What is just actually good, and not just what is influencer good. So, but more expo went fine. I mean, I talked about it yesterday. I was like, I got to unpack it all, even like mentally, not like unpack. Like I wasn't full of stuff, but I had to like mentally unpack what even all happened. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and he's like, "How many people do you think you talked to?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't even know. It could have been over 1,000 people. I could have easily talked to over 1,000 people. I think there was probably 10 or 15,000 that went through there total, and I could have easily talked to 1,000 folks, like for sure. So that's a lot. That's a lot of people. So that's a whole lot for me. For specifically, it's a lot for me. So, but it was not a weekend of camping, so I am still feeling that. Like I'm still kind of like I really want to go camping because that wasn't it. I did sleep in the tent those nights. I did do that, and that's quote unquote camping, but it's in a parking lot. It's a truck, because the truck was on display. It was a good time. I mean, I like helping Benji. I like, like I tell you guys all the time, help your friends out if they have businesses. It's not an easy thing to do. Offering that help is beyond is beyond a good gesture for a friend. So I'll just leave that at that. Like if your friends own any kind of business, just go out of your way to support them. Just like I said for freaking Michael. Like Michael's my friend. He also makes super awesome freaking knives. You should like if you're gonna buy a knife, I'm pointing you that direction. Because not only is he my friend, he makes awesome stuff. And it's for what it is, it's affordable for how freaking nice they are. Like you'll never need another knife. So, he also makes knives at the show, which I think is just as Charlie I think that's cool too. Like I would go just watch that. That's also sweet. So, just support your friends, support local businesses. It matters, you know, obviously, especially when you go to something like that and you see so many big businesses. There's a lot of, you can see who's throwing money around and who has it to throw around. And there's a big difference between looking cool and putting people in the right direction. You know, you could market the flashy way, or you could just be genuine. And there's both going on. And I'm not saying one's better than the other, but one is trying to help you and the other is trying to sell you. So that's the way it goes. I mean, there was many times this weekend where I think me and Benji both were like, "Yeah, you could do that, or you could do this, or you could do the next thing," and people didn't buy anything. And I think that trust will go further than that one sale had you just sold them something. So I think that matters too. Like, so again, I'll just plug. I mean, I plugged Michael, but yeah, Midwest Adventure Outfitters. Benji owns that shop. He does a lot of stuff. He does Wrigley Coffee. They've got a garage sale coming up here in May sometime. I don't know. Look on their Facebook or whatever Facebook page, I believe, and it'll say something. But they got a garage sale, meaning like you can bring the gear that you don't want anymore, and it doesn't cost you anything to go, and you can sell your stuff. So you can sell your gear there, like swap meet garage, like garage sale, whatever. So you can like a bunch of people are going to go and have their stuff, so you can trade or whatever. So I think that's also freaking cool. That's something that I've always thought should happen. It wasn't. I mean, I didn't put this together. He did, but I think it's a great idea. So that's the thing he's got going on, and that's also sweet. Like that's just cool. And then the next show I'll be at will be Overland of America, and I'll be there. I didn't go last year for the first year. I didn't really know what to think about it, and it was the first year, but there's some trailing to do, which I like, and I will like to do. But there's some amenities there. So like yesterday, I was talking about, and again, same as always, no affiliation with Overland of America, none. I'll be paying for tickets and going. Like it's just, I'll be there just like any of you guys would be there. And but they've got like some amenities like showers, a restaurant, coffee. They've got like a pool and a lazy river and like a splash pad. Like I looked at it because I was like, I got to see what it's even about. What the reason I'm going might be the reason a lot of you guys want to go, but these other reasons might be why you could convince your family to go. So there's like a lot of amenities there. They're doing like a movie, like a I don't know, movie festival, movie premiere of like some overlanding movies. There's gonna be some creators there, some big ones. Storytell Now will be there. So I mean, yeah, that's gonna be a cool one, and that's probably the first one that's like of its kind, seemingly to me, because it's got all the stuff you could go, pretty much play in the pool and the water park splash pad, go, and while your kids and wife or whoever's doing that and eating at the restaurant and watching movies, you can go, off road, take classes, do all the stuff that's normally at an expo, like not an expo, but it's an event. It's definitely not an expo. It's an event. So that's a cool thing. It's in Jay, Oklahoma. Guys, I don't even know where Jay, Oklahoma is. Like I said, I'd never been before. It'll be my first year. But I'll be there too. So if any of you guys want to meet me or wheel with me, even or anything like that, I'll be going to that. And then I think after that, oh, Rendezvous in the Ozarks, of course. I always take a week off for Rendezvous and do a whole week in the Ozarks, before the event even starts. I love done it the last 2 years and I really like doing that. So I'll be doing that. So I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday by myself, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the event. And I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things. I love going to the Ozarks. I prefer the Ozarks over pretty much anywhere else, always. So yeah, nothing crazy going on with me. I'm a little, to be completely honest with you guys, just being transparent, a little overlanded out from this weekend. That's why I'm just talking about like what my friends have been posting yesterday because I'm kind of like, oof, it was busy. It was busy. Not bad busy, good busy. I mean, all things are good busy. Just, I'm still a little shell shocked from it all. And it was, yeah. I mean, I'd love to talk more about my truck and show you guys a little more about my truck now that it's back. It's cool. But I haven't even I've been, since I got it back, I've been 90 to nothing going to events and stuff. So it's just what it's been. So, but I don't really have much. I mean, I guess go get your shrimp scampi today or dance or zip up your zippers more than usual, I guess. um, yeah, it's weird. Weird day, but I've got nothing. I'm trying to get some things going with the podcast here. Some guests. I don't typically do guests, but I'm going to get some guests, not just Bentley. I mean, I'm going to get Bentley on for sure because he's a freaking, like, he's so fun. He's also hilarious. You guys will freaking love Bentley. He's amazing. So, but that I wouldn't even consider him a guest. Like I'll get, he'll just, he, he's just awesome. We may even, heck, I don't even know. That might become a regular thing. I really like Bentley. We'll see what we do with that, but some guests with some different stuff and products and discussions. So I don't do that often, so it will make it a different. It will make a different schedule for the way I like for the podcast. But I'll let you guys know on my socials. Going over to all my socials, Outskirts Overland everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they're all Outskirts Overland. My email is Charlie at Outskirts Overland. Email me something. Email me something you want me to talk about. Email me a question or message me or whatever. And I'm more than happy to help you guys out. And if you are over on United by Overland, there is a friend of mine, Jared. who put a post up. He's got an FJ Cruiser, and he put a post up on United by Overland. He was looking for ideas for a new tire swing out. So if you are not part of United by Overland, you're a hermit, and you should be. It's a huge group of overlanders. But go over, and if you have any fabrication experience or engineering experience or anything, go over there and comment on Jared's post. I think he would greatly appreciate the help. Um, I saw it yesterday and I thought about it, and I just thinking about it now, I'm like, man, I should probably say something about that. Go ahead and look for Jared's post. You can search at the top. It's a black and white FJ Cruiser. Um, yeah, check out that post, comment on that post, see if you can help him get something figured out to get a new tire swing out slash carrier situation going on for himself. I'm sure he, like I said, I'm sure he would really appreciate it. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I look forward to hearing from any of you. You guys have a great day and dance it up.